Welcome back. You're watching Visions. I'm Helen Roshkoot. If you've just joined us, we're talking to Elaine Sum, a wellness and performance coach. And we were just starting a demonstration of how to remove an obstacle from someone's life that's holding them back. So let's continue with that, please,
Okay,
Elaine.
let's continue with our little game, Helen.
Yeah, thank you.
So remember that mild anger event that you recalled?
Yeah, I
yes.
can remember it.
Okay, good. Are you willing to let go of that
I'm willing
anger?
to let go. Let
Okay,
go.
great. All right, now I just want you to sit back and relax and float up above your timeline.
Yep.
Float back to the past, to that event, to position 1, which is after the event has occurred, and notice the event when you get there. Let me know when you're there. Just a little nod will be fine. Good. Now I want you to float over to position 2, which is directly up above the event, and you're looking down on the event as it's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, ask your unconscious mind what it needs to learn from the event, the learning of which will allow you to let go of the emotions easily and effortlessly. Your unconscious mind can preserve the learnings so that when you need them in the future, they'll be there. You got the learnings?
Yeah.
It can be a new or old learning, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, now float over to position 3, which is above the event and before the event, so before it's even happened. Okay, and in that position, I want to make sure that you are well before the event or any of the chain of events that led to that event.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, now ask yourself, where is the emotion? Where is the anger?
Do you mean in my body?
Well, is it there or is it gone?
Oh, okay. I think it's gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Now I want you to float down into the event, so into your timeline, into the event, looking through your own eyes, and that's called position 4, and check on the emotion. Is the emotion there or has it disappeared now?
Oh, it feels pretty free.
Like flat, neutral?
Yeah.
Good, good. Now float back up to position 3 where you were before. And so you're above and before the event, that's position 3. And come back to now, float down into now, and come back into the room. Okay, let's
Fantastic.
test. So would you please recall that event that caused you some mild anger recently?
Yes.
Now how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's neutral.
Good, well done.
Fantastic. Can I just ask with NLP, can you do it to yourself?
Yes,
like
you
with
can.
a tape recorder or something?
Yes, you can, and I run 2-day workshops where people learn these techniques which they can take away with themselves. They actually work through similar stuff in choose one segment of their life and do that, and they can take those techniques away with them and apply it to themselves.
Oh, great.
Yes.
So what we just did then with the demonstration was something that had happened.
Yes.
So how do you deal with an anxiety, say for instance a job interview that hasn't happened yet?
Right. So with anxiety about specific events, so like a job interview, as you said, the reason you get anxiety is you are focusing on what can go wrong. So I bet if you were looking forward to, say, a birthday party that's coming up, can you feel anxious about it at the same time?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're looking forward to it and it's happened successfully the way you want it to happen,
yes.
you wouldn't feel anxious, would you?
No.
So,
it's a fun thing.
Yeah, so that's a technique to do that, which I won't be demonstrating here. But the key to it is that if you feel anxiety about any specific future events which are coming up, you focus on it having been successfully completed. So a short description, it would be in terms of a timeline technique, you actually float out into the future. Early on you did the past, and imagine it having successfully completed and notice that the anxiety disappears.
Oh, great,
Yes.
great. That's something you can just do in a few seconds, isn't it, really?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
right. Yeah, and I've actually written an article on it in Dare to Dream magazine, which is published by Living Now.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Elaine, what is your personal and professional vision?
That's my personal vision, I guess, like most people, is that like a peaceful future for the world. And I guess personally what I can do on a personal level, personal vision, is to raise my 2 beautiful children. I've got a daughter and a son, to be self-empowered, confident and creative adults. And the best way to do that is to work on myself, so I can model those desirable behaviors for them, and walk the talk. And I guess what I do when I work with clients is change the world one person at a time is basically how I view it.
Yes, and how do you hope to realise that vision?
I hope to realize it by working individually with clients,
Yep.
running workshops and seminars so that I can reach a wider group of people. And I've started to get into, I guess, internet marketing, and I have a goal to write some e-books and so they can be disseminated more widely.
Yep.
And I love to get in touch with anyone who shares a similar vision as me and collaborate, because no one needs to work alone and shouldn't work alone.
Yeah.
And I guess the greatest synergy is working with like-minded people and who can reach out to a greater network of people.
Fantastic. And this is for any age group?
Yes, for any age group.
Oh,
yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Well, Elaine, it has been an absolute pleasure having you on Visions.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very, very much. And for all your insights and for learning about these amazing ways of being and improving and making a real difference to the world, starting by ourselves.
Yes.
And infiltrating, well, your
To-
clients.
Yes, touching
your
on
children.
other people's lives.
Yes, yes, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Helen, for having me on the show.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome.
Thank you.
You've been watching Visions. I'm Helen Roshkut and our special guest was Elaine Sum. Thank you for your company and see you next week.